Today's vlog, let's talk about the unfair advantages of some successful lifestyle content creators. As a trying hard lifestyle content creator, I find these things hinder me from achieving success. Yahoo! If you're new here, hi, my name is Pat, the ugly expat in Japan. Lifestyle content is visual before it's anything else. Before people hear your thoughts, they see your face, your body, your clothes, your environment. Some creators are just very easy to watch. They look good on camera, and that matters more than we like to admit. That doesn't mean they're not talented. It just means that visuals often become the entry point. If people enjoy looking at you, they'll stay long enough to hear what you have to say. And whether we like it or not, psychology backs this up. There's something called the halo effect. It's this idea that when someone has one good trait, like for example, being physically attractive, we automatically assume other good things about them too. There was even a well-known study where participants were shown photos of strangers, and the more attractive people were described to be more likable, more socially capable, and just better overall. Nothing else was known about them, just their faces. So when someone who is visually appealing appears on screen, people tend to feel more warmth toward them without even realizing it. It doesn't mean that they don't work hard, it just means that they are starting from a place where the audience is already leaning in. And that matters. Another thing I've noticed is confidence, or at least how confidence looks. A lot of successful lifestyle content creators film in public like they belong there. No apologies, no shrinking, no second guessing. They seem unbothered, and that energy is contagious. As viewers, we don't just watch their lives, we watch how they move through the world. Confidence itself becomes the content. There's a strong link between how people look and how confident they appear. When someone feels good about how they look, they tend to move differently. They hesitate less, they care less about being seen. That I don't give a energy reads as confidence even when it's just comfort. I see this clearly when I compare myself to a friend of mine who earns from other social media platforms. She films wherever or whenever she wants without overthinking who might be watching her. Meanwhile, I'm often thinking about what people might say, whether I'm being awkward and cringy, whether I'm putting someone at an inconvenient situation simply by filming. And viewers can feel that difference even if they can't explain it. One of the lifestyle content creators that I've been watching recently with a strong I don't give a energy is Kyla D. She comes from a very popular family in the Philippines because most of them are content creators, and one of her siblings is a famous volleyball player there who's playing professionally. So yeah, one time she was waiting for her smoothie to be prepared at a 7-Eleven convenience store, and while waiting, she casually included a local person in the same frame without hiding his face. So as a foreigner who's been living here in Japan, we've always been told by our Japanese teachers or our Japanese content, our Japanese coworkers, to be very careful in filming in public so that we won't be including other people's faces in, the frame or in our videos. But she filmed it without any hesitation, no apologies, just comfort in existing on camera. And that ease becomes part of the lifestyle being sold. That was kind of badass of her, and I kind of envy that energy. Then there's personality, but not in the obvious way. Not loud, not exaggerated. Some lifestyle content creators are incredibly good at turning everyday coincidences into something watchable or even binge worthy. And I think Aika Agustin does this so well. She's one of the Filipino content creators here in Japan that I watch, and by the way, congratulations to her for finally launching her own matcha business. Also, let's take Ryan Krause, an American content creator here in Japan, as another example of someone who has so much personality. No matter where he travels, something always seems to happen. His apartment becomes part of his story. Getting lost becomes a plot twist. Small inconveniences turn into mini dramas. He doesn't just show what happens, he frames it. Lifestyle content like this isn't about having an exciting life. It's about noticing patterns, tension, and humor in ordinary moments and inviting viewers into that narrative. And lastly, there's something that we rarely talk about: financial access. This part is a little awkward to talk about, but it's real. Having the financial freedom to go out, travel, try new things, or simply just have free time, this one influences the kind of content that you make. Having financial access gives you more time, more energy, more financial breathing room. However, this is not to invalidate anyone's success, and it doesn't mean that creators with money are undeserving of the success that they are experiencing right now. It just explains that some content creators start with more range. They start with more options. So, to summarize everything, I believe lifestyle content creators often achieve success quicker because of these four things: visual appeal, confidence, personality, and financial access. I don't think any of these make the system bad, but I think it explains why some lifestyle content creators grow faster or quicker than others. So, as someone who is making lifestyle content while figuring things out in real time, I've felt this gap. There are moments I wish I had pretty privilege so that I can achieve success and growth quicker and faster like others did. But what do you think? If you are a content creator, tell me, what has actually helped or slowed your growth? And if you are a viewer, what makes you click on someone's lifestyle content? Let's talk about those in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Matane!